Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a little house beside a slow-moving creek with beautiful gum trees which danced to the whispers of warm breezes. The house sat just outside a small town in the country island called Australia. After several years in the southern regions of Australia, the father and the mother decided that they would travel to the Northern Territories. There, the little girl noticed dramatic changes in the landscape. She was overwhelmed by the power of the ocean, the blues and the greens bubbling into a white lather and then exploding into spray. Not far from the sea, the landscape began to change significantly. Magnificent mountain ranges surrounded by exotic trees left her breathless and excited. On the other side of the ranges, the land seemed to change its mind again. Stretched out in front of her lay miles of dry, arid desert outback, where the Aborigines go walkabout. The strong contrasts of colours and textures the landscape provided made a great impression on the little girl. You see, this little girl had an innate understanding and appreciation for colour, light, and all things visual. Little did anyone know at the time that this little girl would grow to travel the world from Europe to Tibet and be recognized as an accomplished leader in the industry of fashion and styling. After years of teaching around the globe, writing columns for fashion magazines, and having the very best in the industry available to her, she decided to go back to the visual impressions of her childhood. She has produced a line of high-quality cosmetics reflecting the mystical colours of the Australian earth. The name of this cosmetic line is a short phrase commonly used in Australia. It is a phrase that may come to one on a warm, beautiful day by a slow-moving creek as they watch the gum trees dance. No worries. Our philosophy is one we learned from the Aboriginal people of Australia. With their wisdom of finding the natural beauty in all things, we have created a line that reflects how beauty is simple, easy, and with no worries.
Hi, my name is Jill Turnbull and I created No Worries Cosmetics. It was inspired by my childhood growing up in Australia.
Makeup is really important to me as a restaurant owner because I have to look fantastic even though I've had a very long day. I've maybe had to get the kids from school and then be on the floor greeting guests at 5 o'clock.
I've been working with my chemist to formulate the product for over 10 years, so we've really slammed it. I sourced out the right ingredients, pure ingredients, because it has to be real, it has to be natural, not only looking, but it has to feel quality on the skin.
I love that it feels like there's nothing on my face because it just makes me feel really natural and clean.
It works for models on runway, it works for show, theatre, and it works for the everyday client, you know, professional moms.
It's really important to me as a working mom not to look made up or overdone.
I think I really probably put No Worries makeup to the ultimate test. I work at a high school and we're part of their graduation every year. Not only did it survive the graduation ceremony, but it felt good too, which is probably what I like best about it.
All of our products are based on the colours of the Australian earth, and each product has an Aboriginal name.
Our philosophy is one we learned from the Aboriginal people of Australia. With their wisdom in finding the natural beauty in all things, we created a line that reflects that beauty is simple, easy, and with no worries.
No Worries Cosmetics are about the colours of the Australian earth, the simplicity of nature at its living, breathing best, the spirit of the Australian landscape unspoiled by time.